just won that last one. Mostly. Okay, so here's what I think happened. He took the gas on 2, that gave him a lead, that forced Fuj to build a dramaturge because if he gets a Titan, he loses otherwise. So that's one where you just have to get an apprentice. He ecoed much faster and got a nice income lead. Where was the first break? Do you think it was 12? Was it 12?
Yeah,
I think it was 16. It was 16,
even
right?
7.
7? No.
No.
Oh right, it was 9. Do you remember he sent 9?
Yeah, 9. Yeah,
Blarf
9. Yeah.
Or Fuj had 1500 value. So but that set him back on income. So the first big break was on 16, and then Blarf just ecoed off the back of it, gassed off the back of it, sent again on 17, broke him again, got more time, got more gas, got a dragon. Fuj didn't have a spread damage unit, and the game ended on 19. So that was like the summary of game 1.
Yeah, can you see FujMs? I mean, very interesting opening for Automaton. You don't see that much.
Do you like it?
Well, the terminators are good for their base values, and it gives the option to have the obliterators later on. That helps a ton on a shit ton of waves. And you can have the CAD on wave 2, and you can actually secure wave 2, whatever builder comes on.
What do you think of pulverizers?
I think pulverizers are good for pop games. I mean, you do a pulverizer worker wave 1, send Marauder wave 2.
Gotcha.
They're good, but they're slow turning speed. I don't know. I think they fall off quite early.
Yeah, to the point where they're almost worthless, right? You really need the income boost from them to compensate for the fact that you can sell them later, basically. It's
I think we're going to see a
to
very different game. We have Thunderbird opening. I mean, yeah, I think this is going to be a higher echo game, definitely.
Okay. Very interesting. I don't know. Okay, so I guess Fuj has a better, like, he's already set for 6 because he can theoretically make a pulverizer if he wants to, whereas Blarf might have problems on 6. Although I find that Melee Eyes are very good on 6 as well.
Yeah, definitely. And on 10. I mean, it actually solves a very good the DPS issue on 10, so...
Right.
Because if you think about it, there aren't many good single target damage units. So yeah, melee even nerfed actually gives good options.
You know, like, so, yeah, I do like how, like, Blarfs is building... Wait, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, so if you're new to 1v1, like, you literally have to take the 3rd gas on 3, or you basically lose the game, because you'll just be way too far behind. I've seen some rare cases, if you can go to 4-1 on 4, then you can theoretically pass, like if you get Pyro, for example, but most of the time you'll be, at least, you better be on 2, like, at 45 gas on 3, or you're done. At least that's my opinion.
No, I agree with you, definitely. But, I mean, Thunderbird Android actually gives very good utility. This probably holds 5 without sense, so...
Yeah.
Sylphie...
This is so clean, man. Like, look at this spacing. Like, all the units are just going to be attacking this android. This thing's going to come out from the side and just attack all the units. This, like, on Hoverlords and every melee unit, you're going to be splitting damage between these 3 units. They're all going to be getting attacked at the same time.
Yeah. And actually, the distance helps a lot for roaches as well. I mean, as they come, they all get the AoE from Thunderbird. So basically, the idea is you count 3 squares diagonally. And this is what most players do.
What is
and
this?
They place their DPS units there.
Why does he build a random node? Does he just want, like, the Sylphie buff on this wave?
Yeah, maybe. And actually works a little bit like Zergling. So, I mean, it's a small investment.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. But no, I think it also gives you the, I think Sylphie, the more types of units you have, you get, like, 1.5 DR and 1.5 attack speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think this is like an extra type of unit. So in addition to whatever 115 HP and, you know, like 12 DPS, such garbage. But yeah, it's also giving you the 1.5 DR and the 1.5 AS, which is pretty good.
Interesting. He skips the android, which helps a ton on 5.
Well, because he knows you can't send. You can't send with these like this income is just so bad. There's nothing you can do, right? Like if you send on 5, and if they leak like 10 units, you just lost the game. So I don't even I don't know. Like I don't disagree with what he's doing.
Yeah, both infusing twice. Similar income, both for 1, double Thunderbird. 6 should be fine, 7 should be fine. They have enough for he gets an obliterate too. Yeah, 8 should be fine. I don't think it's gonna be. You can actually send before 10.
What do you? How do you?
10 might be a good wave to send, but again.
Check out Blarf's Shadow Fist. This thing's gonna be Dark Maged up. It's just gonna be like a complete menace in these fights.
I mean, Shadow Fist bullies wave 6, 7, 9.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna let him eco up really quickly here.
Yeah, but I mean, FujMs is with double Thunderbird. That's extremely strong too.
Yeah.
Shadow again.
What do you think about? Okay, so let me ask you. What do you feel about the airplane Bone Overseer? It seems like both players aren't either don't like the unit or don't feel the unit's strong enough to sacrifice gas and income for it.
Well, the thing is, you want it to be to help units that are gonna strongly benefit from it because it's 130 minerals, and there is some priority. So it's more important to actually get the debuffs first. So, for example, Nightcrawlers and Carrion Spears and the Dark Mages before you get a Bone Overseer.
Gotcha.
So usually you see Bone Overseer on later waves, so mid game, or if you have some very strong. So if you go, for example, pre-10 Tongue or Dragon, maybe, but I mean, who does that? So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I can't see Bone Overseer working pre-10, although it's extremely strong.
Oh. What's going on? Oh, it said reconnection successful.
Circlings.
Okay, got it.
Circlings by FujMs, yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
But that means he doesn't send on 9.
Okay. Is my stream back up? Should I go check it? Is it good?
Yeah, let me. It seems up, but yeah.
Okay. Is it delayed though?
Let's see. I know.
They should be on like round 3 or 4.
Yeah. It's on round 1.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So it should be fine.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. So back to the game. Yeah.
Nobody's sending 9, right?
Yeah, no one's sending. Well, I mean, you can't be sending against these T-birds.
Yeah. No way you're sending 9. So there's 7-2 and 7-1.
Yeah, so Fuji's actually way ahead in income and a little bit behind in value.
Yeah, and he did 1 less RBG, so yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
but I don't think they're leaking 10. And he's, oh my god, FujMs is so greedy. He gets a Tree of Travel on 9. He basically says that, look, I'm so ahead that I can actually afford a Tree of Travel on 9 to get it on 11.
They both did it.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
cool.
I mean, I think they both have the slows and everything to survive 10, right? Like, you have the Nightcrawlers, you have...
Obliterators, Melee for
absolutely.
Blars.
Oh, this is crazy. It's such a strong unit. Oh, it's such a strong... Neither of them are sending either, so they're gonna be able to... So this is interesting, right? Because these units aren't that good on 10, but because because like if Blarf had gotten a full send here, he's just done. Like, he has no slows. He has literally a Nightcrawler. Maybe he can get Focus Fire with the Mully Eyes and kill all the infestors coming in. But outside of that, he has no slows. Food just has Obliterators for slows.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be a hard way for Blarfs, to be honest.
Well, no send though.
Yeah. If he would have sent it.
Yeah. Okay.
But look at the DPS. Yeah.
Blarf's making a real send on 11, whereas Food just gonna go for income. He's ahead slightly. But he's off by 1 for RBG, so he should be able to get it while the unit. If he leaks, he should be able to get it while the units are charging his SS.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I think he's going to go for Tree of Time, no? Or he's going to go for a spawn?
Yeah.
best mid-game tank, Zerglings with Resonator.
Yeah, what do you think of these 7 Sentinels here?
Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's only 60 minerals, and it actually still give their buff.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
But I'm a little bit confused. I would expect him to upgrade the Tree of Travel, because it helped so much on 11 and 13.
You think so? I think it helps more on 13 and 14, but yeah. I think it's slightly okay on 11. Do you think this is a hold or no?
I don't know. Close.
Yeah,
I think he's holding.
Yeah, he's holding.
Probably. Yeah, he's holding.
Yeah, Fuj is playing very clean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're
similar income.
Yeah, what do you? I really love this. Like, I don't understand it that well. What do you feel about these? Like, just these. This is how Blarf always plays, but just these 2 empty like columns here. Basically, let's see, if you want to say if these are A, B, C, D, E, F, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 and 4 are almost always going to be empty. So all of the units are going to aggro over to C1, and then all of the DPS units are going to push in from this side and attack what they can, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good idea because you actually isolate your units and you can split the wave as much as you want, and you can leave it for some specific debuffs or buffs for units. So maybe you can get a Hercules in layer waves. You can get something like encoders, something that you want to have in the middle of your pack, or an apparition, even Gravekeeper. But yeah, it actually helps a lot with the splitting. I like it. I don't build like this, but I definitely
same.
Like it.
And I think maybe putting like another master over on like F2 would be really strong as well as the units aggro in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. I think both have some really solid builds.
Okay, so Fuj isn't taking a dragon. He's taking a dragon, but he hasn't upgraded his Tree of Travel like Blarf has. So no send, but Fuj does have a dragon, which Blarf doesn't have. But it looks like Blarf's going to rely on his Scorn Hand pushing damage to deal with his AoE, specifically the Swarm Waves, 13, 19, 5. Yep.
Yeah, but Dragon is way stronger on 16, so maybe he will push for... both are sending on 14, yeah. Oh no, Blarf is sending Mutalisk. Okay, cool.
I gotcha. Fuj is sending for real.
Mutalisk actually is not bad on 14. It's a little bit of a meme send, but it's not bad.
You think so?
Yeah, because they stay on the back, they do glaive attack, so they're not bad. They actually kill Zerglings, kill little stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's a little bit of a meme send.
Yeah. Don't recommend, but yeah. Let's see. This is gonna be interesting. Big fat send here. Oh, is it? Oh, these Lings rip 14. They absolutely rip it. Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah. No way. Lings with double resonator is probably the best tank mid game.
Yeah. All right, nice. Okay, cool. So it looks like Fuj has a dragon. That's his solution for 19 and 17. Like, realistically, I would think 16 is the only option for Blarfs to really put any kind of pressure on Fuj until you get to 20. Blarf's big advantage is going to come from his satellite. That's going to allow him to hold 16 and 20 significantly better than Fuj.
Yeah, the Scorn Hand with the satellite actually solves the 16 problem. Whereas before the satellite and the astromech could be way harder for Blarfs.
Gotcha. And I would expect both of them to... This is a very even game. This is much different than last game.
Yeah. I told you I think we're going to go post 20.
Yeah, just both very strong players. I think like I was mentioning before, I think the big difference last game was that Gas on 2. That might have just single-handedly won it by forcing the Dramaturge, etc.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Blarf is taking a lead, and he's sending as well. Yeah. And a teeter. Oh, interesting. Maybe he's thinking of 20?
I've tried to play Heisendongers to limited success. Let's just put it that way.
Heisenbergers are really good after 24 or so. Mm-hmm. The problem is that they need to shoot, and the unit must not die. So because they do a lot of overkill.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how it goes. It's a good send. A shit ton of Zerglings, Brutal Lord, Golly.
Yeah. I think this dragon's gonna hurt him here, but it's gonna be really good on 17 and 19.
I think he's leaking, yeah, definitely.
Does Fuj know? Like, I don't think he scouted Blarf, so I don't think Fuj knows that like 17 and 19 are his real, points where you can apply pressure to Blarf. See, that's the thing with scouting. Like, it really allows you to define where your opponent's weak and where you can make sense to apply like maximum pressure in terms of leaks, timing, like the leak timer, which allows you to get more gas, which allows you to infuse, just get more income and get more ahead. So I see he's not sending on 17, but I maybe he can win on 19. See, Blarf is still missing the key unit. Do you think I think maybe taking a Hercules here with this Nethermaster would be really
he's sending again on 17.
Gotcha. I
okay,
don't know.
let's see. Well, the thing is, if you know, look at that way. I mean, if you spend like 700, 800 minerals on Dragon Aspect, on Neotang, on Doomsday, or things like that, I mean, you can get counter more easily because you have spent a lot of minerals on something, so you counter something specific. And this is what's going on with 16 and 17, I think.
Right, here comes the scout. So look, he knows now that Blarf's only AoE unit is going to be the Shadow Fist, but he does have really good slows. So he's going to have this Nightcrawlers, this Tree of Time. Fuj should also be aware that he's like really behind on 20 because Blarf has a satellite and he doesn't.
Yeah, and he infused way more. Yeah, but look at the gas difference and look at the value difference. It's going to be. I think they're both looking to end it before 20.
Mm-hmm. No. I don't think so. I think Fuj is aware of what's going on. He knows like if he doesn't send 19, he's out of the game. So he needs to.
Yeah.
I would recommend actually. How much money does he have? Yeah, I think he just needs to go upgrade this speed. Just go full gas to hit that 19 sender. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has to win 19 or he's dead. I don't know why Blarf is trying to send on 19 myself. I don't recommend it. Are they both sending, or is it just okay? Fuj is sending for sure, which is correct.
Definitely, yeah.
Blarf is not sending, which is also correct. So I think both players are playing really well here. Big outcome maker is going to be whether Divine Aura or Static is rolled. That's going to be very determinant in this game. So we're about to find out. Okay, it's Beast. So Fuj. Oh, he's going to just get the dragon with cash.
Oh shit.
Oh,
oh my god.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, even if he leaks a little, I mean, Fuj is actually well set for 20, so it actually can actually bring balance to their income as long as he leaks a sufficient amount, even if the game doesn't end.
Let's see. What do you think of this position here? This dragon is gonna get mauled fairly quickly, I feel.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Weird position for dragon.
We'll see how good this Nethermaster really is. It's quite good, I hear. I don't play it myself, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should start. Yeah, see, the dragon went down immediately.
Yeah. Let's see what he's infusing. Earthshock almost done. He's gonna finish Earthshock. It should be fine. But the game equalizes, and actually FujMs is more well equipped for 20. He has the Teeter.
He doesn't have the satellite.
Better debuffs.
He doesn't have the satellite.
Yeah, he doesn't have a satellite. That's true. Yeah, he finished Earthshock. This definitely holds.
You think so?
It doesn't?
Well, maybe not.
No, shit.
No,
sorry.
Yeah, 20 is
oh
too
shit,
much.
nice.
20 is too much. All right, game 3.
Sorry, I told you I'm not familiar with SS and 1v1.
All right, man.
Usually by now in 4v4 you have pretty much everything infused. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much of an income drop for that. That was a really good game. I think both players played to their outs. Fuj had to win 19. I'm pretty sure he was way behind on 20.
Yeah, I've got to get something to drink until the next game begins.
Sure.
I'm
it's about to
I'm
start right now,
your
dude. It's about to start.
Yeah,
but yeah, just let it start and then go, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to hold these guys up.
I did. I'm not the one who hasn't accepted.
Yeah, it's Fuj. Okay, perfect. All right, game 3.
Good.
Yeah, see, the other thing I don't like is the top-bottom slot. but because both players have one in the top slot, and like I wonder if there's any kind of advantage in being in the top slot. I don't think so. I would expect not, but I put both of them on the top slot. Like I switch the position every game, but yeah. It's only possible. I mean, when you're playing 3 games, one player has to be top slot twice, right? Maybe we should have a flip for it or something like that, just to standardize it a little bit more. But because it's entirely my discretion who I'm putting the top and who I'm putting at the bottom. So that's that's one of the things. Maybe we should flip for it. Maybe like have a random number type thing where yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like football, soccer in the US that like you have the fans or something. I mean, I think it's irrelevant, no?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's intangible, I guess, but yeah. I mean, I don't think there's a big difference, and if you play enough, like there shouldn't be, but I can see how someone might complain about something like that.
Okay. Yeah, well, different openings. FujMs goes for the save one. So if you didn't know, you can hold this with one end and two sprites, but it actually leaks on some sense.
No. If you get a Zealot, you'll leak like 15.
Yeah, it leaks on Zealot.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but which is a great opening because you have Thunderbird Wave 2, and the one for Blargs actually falls on the Thunderbird, but it gives other options. So
gotcha. All right.
Extremely strong set. I mean, Nature is one of the strongest openings that you can get with Producer, probably.
Right, absolutely. Well, that one's number 1, right? Okay,
yeah,
so
definitely.
What do you think? What do you think here? I think I would take a cat and 2 T800s back here on the G squad, maybe. See what Blarf is doing. Just the cat. Oh god.
Yeah, if I was in Blar's position, definitely, but on FujMs position, I would probably go Salvager Worker. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have Thunderbird 3 and you definitely hold 2.
And I think this is very interesting.
Double Marine. Let's see the Double Marine.
Oh, Double Marine. Oh.
Nice.
Is it nice?
That was a brilliant send. No, I think he licks. He licks well, actually. He definitely licks. Yeah, you need a Thunderbird, otherwise you lick this. Yeah.
Oh, Blarf, no. Okay, wow.
Oh my, that's a huge. Oh yeah, FujMs already made it work here. He's gonna have a Thunderbird. Oh my god, it's gonna be. This is gonna play a huge role, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's 13 minerals too. I mean, this is. Yeah, if you didn't know, when the SS kills a unit, then the other player gets some minerals.
Yeah. I mean, anyone watching this should know that, I would hope.
Yeah, they're in your players. I mean, we're trying to help as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I apologize. Yeah, definitely. Like Zui said, if this SS here kills a unit that you leak, then orange player, in this case Fuj, would get a flat money boost for each unit that's killed. So no income, just a one-time cash flow gain.
I think this is already too much actually, because it has a lot of difference. Even in their options. I mean, Blarfs doesn't have a second sprite to go for Thunderbird. Yeah, I mean they're not licking 4 probably.
All right.
But
yeah, I mean Blarfs is more than capable of coming back. So
yeah, of course.
But yeah, I mean Fuj is definitely ahead. Fuj is definitely ahead quite a bit. Really nice sun there. Okay, so we're going to round 4. Blarf takes another Melee or Ranger.
Actually, the Nature roll was actually really good because you get the second sprite. It helps a lot on 5.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, right. And he takes a second sprite as well.
Yeah. Because now 5 is pretty much done. So yeah, and FujMs goes for 1. Yeah, expected. He definitely holds 5. He needs a little bit of an upgrade on 6. Yeah.
Do you think it's worth sending 6 though? Probably not, right? You're still probably 2 behind on income. Even you'd have to leak like 15 to make that up.
You could consider 7.
You think so with the against the Thunderbird?
I mean, if you have to pick a wave, because definitely not 8, definitely not 9, and maybe he wants to cash in on the difference.
Gotcha.
Because if he gives him enough time, then he will probably recover. But I mean, again, if you do a bad send, then you equalize. So yeah, it's a hard decision. He goes for the pulverizer. Damn.
Who does? Blarf does? Oh, but Blarf likes this unit though. Blarf likes this unit. He feels that it lets him eco pretty aggressively.
Yeah, on 1.
No, I think he likes it. He likes it for 6 as well.
Cool. Wow.
Okay, so there's the Adept. That's going to be your solution there. Blarf gets the Mudman. He's going to be completely fine. And notice that he doesn't take Adepts when he doesn't need them because he just understands that it's not like a good unit. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Fuj is forced to build Adepts because he wouldn't be able to handle Ascend without it.
Well, Adept is definitely not a bad unit, but I mean, if you have other options, maybe you could consider other options. And actually, Blarfs has the upgrade as Sprite and Rangers, so there's a lot of minerals that you need to spend. Right. So adding another Proton is actually, maybe not the best of.
Right. Well, and the fact that the unupgraded unit is such trash too, right? Like it's not even like a Terminator or a Cherub that you can just leave it there and it's just gonna be pretty good, you know.
Yeah, and they both get the Saint, I guess. Definitely the Cherubs. He's not being a Saint? He's not. Oh wow. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, is it? Do you really like the Saint, or do you like the Cupid?
I don't love the Cupid, but I think it gives you a very good long-term boost in specific things, and it's a good idea to invest for the Saint. It even has a heal. I mean, even if it does a heal on the Thunderbird, it actually helps a little bit, and it actually can help a lot on single suns, and it can help on like having Aberration healing you or.
Gotcha. Yeah. I just think it's really bad on 8, 10, 12. 16 even, especially if they don't send. But you're right in 100%. It blocks Banshees for sure. It blocks early sends. And
it's a utility. Yeah, I mean, if you have enough DPS and enough debuffs, then it's a good addition to your composition.
Right, because if you remember, before the Cupid, people would just send 2 Colossus Goliath on 12. And the Cupid completely changed that because if you try to send a Colossus against a Cupid, like you're going to be healing the units, right? So now they have to send a Broodlord.
No, and even on wild sends like Banshees or 11 and things like that. It helps a lot.
Yeah, like you can't be sending Banshees on 11 anymore. Unless you scout them. See, that might be a cool play to make. It almost never is actually going to happen, but it might be like a cool play to like scout on 9 and then dump a Banshee on 11 because you know they don't have a Cupid. But even then, you'll only be able to send a Roach, and they might have a Cupid outside the fog. One of the things, like one of my grievances about this game is that like scouting is so expensive. Like a lot of the time you're just making your sons blind.
But I mean, yeah, it depends. But the income of the observer is really low. But then again, if you have high income, then everybody's going to be sending observers. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, not high income, but don't make it like, 40 per income. Like maybe like 30. Maybe give it 9 income or like. But this is ridiculous. Like it's 55, and it's worse than a Marine to send a Roach. I don't know. I just feel that that's a bit much, but whatever.
Do you think Blarfs holds this?
Do I think
he's sending Zerglings? Yeah.
Do I think?
I
mean, if he upgrades this, then almost certainly, because these Zerglings will slow the boss, and these he's gonna hold for sure.
He got the best race, the best unit against 10.
Yeah.
And Seraphim double Milia definitely holds. And they go for Echo. Both of them are 8-2, similar income. Yeah, actually, Blarfs
He
is going well.
recovers. He recovers really well too. Fuji's obviously quite a bit ahead, but yeah, it's not like a complete dumpstering, which it could have been after leaking 13 on wave 2.
Yeah. He's sending FujMs is sending a single Zergling. He forgot the right click.
Oh, gotcha. Strong send. Maybe it'll leak.
Strong send, yeah. So when do you think they're sending? I mean, they have very balanced compositions, good slows, good damage.
No, I think 12 is good. 12 is good. They don't have the resonator. They don't have all of the good units for 12. They don't have a good spread damage unit like a dragon. So I think 12 is going to be very strong, and I think both players agree.
Let's see. So he's sending Zerglings on 12, okay. Both of them sending
Something
Zerglings.
Very interesting to point out here. I really like that they're opening Zerglings like this, and they're going to take the Broodlord after the tick so they can see what the passive is. Because if it's static, they wouldn't send the Broodlord. And this is something that I can learn from too, because I would usually just start with a Broodlord here. So it's really nice to see stronger players. Oh, okay, and this is where you'd abandon, because you would just, yep.
Yeah, double satellite for both of them. Perfect.
Yeah, it's done. So I think both players are going to call. Oh no, it looks like Blarfs is still going to go for the Broodlord. I can't agree with this. Yeah, I think you just abandon your send at this point. But
I don't think there's any way FujMs is leaking this.
Yeah, completely agree. Solid 22 value.
Yeah, he even does workers. I mean, he went 11-2. Yeah. But the passive is shitty, so yeah, you have the worst possible passive. So.
Oh.
No, I don't think he's leaking.
No. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I can't agree with this.
And he's pushing at the gas, of course. Yeah, makes sense.
I think. Let's see.
He definitely needs a captain, and we didn't get ancient. So yeah, actually, Sentinels and Magnosphere is going to help on the builds a lot, especially Blarfs with so many Zerglings.
What about getting a tank here? I think a tank might be better here than the buffs, but Fuji's he's floated a bunch of minerals, which I think is smart because he knows Ascend just came.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't build a tank because I think the captain is more important. I mean, you can replace the tank with other DPS units, but you can't replace the admiral. You can have someone else like the admiral. So
yeah, but I think
they're both sending on static charge. Oh shit.
No, static's not as good on 14 because the units are so big. The units are so big that it that you only stun 2, so it's not nearly as good on 14. So it's fine.
Yeah, I agree, but yeah. Do you think anybody's leaking? Dark Probe by FujMs, interesting. For the static chart. Dark Probe by Blarfs, beautiful.
Yeah, I think the Lings are quite strong. So let's see. I think Blarfs' positioning is going to help because the Lings are going to go in and screen for all his DPS units.
Yeah. Both with very little infuse. So Blarfs is leaking, Fuj is holding.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has
he is.
300 more.
Does this else hold this?
Yeah, because they're all low HP.
Yeah, he has one improved targeting,
3 or 4
full
shots
RPG.
is gonna he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and lead again for FujMs. And ancient. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna change a lot. I mean, this composition becomes way stronger now. For both of them.
The resonator? Oh no, he's not. Okay, he needs the. Yep. Okay. Yep, and I'm pretty sure Fuj goes for 6. Is he not taking the second?
I don't think he has money. No.
Oh, he spent too much on gassing up. He can't afford the second resonator. That might play. That might play later on.
Yeah, definitely for layer waves.
What do you think of this golem? How many? Okay, so that's 1, 2. Okay, it pops off on 3 units. Like, oh, you know what? It might actually be really good with the Thunderbird as well, because I think if the Thunderbird spread hits something, the thing gets that 17%. What is it called? Deceleration.
No.
Oh,
it's actually it buffs allies. So when they are struck, I think.
Right.
So when they are getting attacked, right?
But the spread hits other units as well, right?
No, but I think it's when an enemy unit attacks one of your own units. That's only when they get the debuff. So it buffs one of your own units to debuff the other units when attacked. I think. I mean, if you read at the what it says when struck, but I'm not sure about this. I'm only using reading the tooltip.
I believe you're right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Thanks.
But I may be wrong. No,
I think you're right, though. I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, look at the gas difference. Oh, damn.
Yeah. He's got the Disciple. It's going to let him go late game. Try to win on 24.
Ooh, missile array. And with the... Do you think it's fine to have it so much in front? I mean, obviously it attacks as soon as the wave spawns, but... Yeah. Do you think the position is right for Blarfs?
For Blarfs, yeah.
I actually prefer the one for FujMs because they're all getting slowed. They're all grouped up on the left, and then it gets more value if you have it there.
I think FujMs's builds are just going to be better because he has more money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, look at the stun for missile array. I mean, if you compare the two, yeah, but I mean, yeah, both are really good.
The hat. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that! It deals like double damage. How's he doing that? Like, yeah, this thing is out of control. It's dealing basically double damage. It's like 40 to 50 plus like 24 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click on it while the round's going.
Yeah.
I want to check out if Fuji's is doing as much bonus as well. This game is surprisingly close for what's happened so far. And
yeah, income is close.
Right, like that's actually what I mean with the income changes. It's impossible for, like, previously it would have been possible for you to just gas up hard and make like big sends and just knock them out, but it's impossible for you to do that because the income just will not allow you to do it.
Yeah, Blarf is echo sending, so he's telling them not sending on 19. Both got units for 20.
Well, I mean, what can you do though? Yeah. What can you do? Like, you can't send on 19. Like the you like basically 20 is done too. Like you can't send on 20.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Titter, Fluxus, yeah, no way.
And look, Blarf is ahead on income now.
Yeah, but look at the value. Maybe again, 21 I think is a good wave to send to punish. They get the solo villains. Yeah.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are gonna leak 20. I personally like the Dark Priest here. The Meridian, I think the Meridian is really strong on 20 in terms of popping wings, but I guess neither of them agree with that.
Yeah, no, but again, at the same time, you have to consider things by their supply cost as well. So yeah, the Meridian is a little bit, it's a great unit, but it's a little bit not efficient supply-wise.
Gotcha.
But yeah. And again, he has 6 Sentinels, so one interesting thing, he could do a Defender, so the missile array gets bonus on every rocket, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that. But Defender actually, it's nice because it does 1 damage.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, double auras, they get the Messiah, FujMs, yeah, 20.